Framer has released 2 new updates that I am so excited for, and I want to share them with you right now. If you've been on the fence thinking about getting started with Framer, or you have a Framer site and you want to see the latest, these 2 features are going to change how you use the platform. As you can see on my screen right here, CMS 3.0 just dropped, and the amount of releases in this update are insane. Not only that, but logo shaders are here. I really feel like Framer is making the entire design world of building websites 100 times better. Nobody even thought of this or asked for this, but this is gorgeous. We're gonna take a look right now on the back end of everything you get with these updates and how they work, so you can get a better sense of how to use them. If you haven't gotten started with Framer yet, definitely use that link down below to get started. Plus, there is a discount for you when you use the promo code. Okay, let's start with the CMS. This is honestly my favorite part. If you take a look here, the entire interface feels a little bit more like Airtable. If you've used Airtable before, it feels more spacious, wide, clear, feels like a database, almost like an Excel file, but in the best way, and everything lives in a really uniform and organized way. Again, I know these are small design tweaks, but this shows the level of sophistication and build that you can do now within Framer and your CMS. So let's just take a look at some of these features. First of all, you're seeing the way you could select, the way this menu is sticky right here, so that when you scroll, you could see everything next to it. Makes that user experience a whole lot better. And if I'm not mistaken, for the first time, you can just go in here, and instead of having to open the entire sidebar, you could just click into what you want to edit, make the adjustment there, click out of it, and you're good to go. Same thing with images here. You could just click in, update the image as you like, go from there. And again, I know this is just a user experience little detail, but it adds so much value when you are managing a lot of different items in your CMS. But you could come in here and easily just toggle these on and off. You don't have to go into every single page and then view it and then find the toggle and click it and then click out of it and go back and forth. You don't have to do all that. Now you can just click in and toggle as you like. Or if you want to toggle off, you could just select a few, press enter on your keyboard, and boom, just like that, you're good to go. As well as, if you take a look on the left here, it says collections and then fields. So now I'm in this specific CMS here, in the fields that I do have presently available. I'm seeing them listed out. Beautiful. I can click the plus sign if I need to add in any additional field here. Also, a huge addition to user experience, when you do click into one of these, you can actually see the line divider here, which makes it a little bit easier to get a full feel of what's going on in the page. A lot of software thinks you could just have everything listed, but when everything looks the same and it's the same color, it's really hard to tell what is what. Now you have a clear sense of the hierarchy of all the content, really easy to navigate and to go through. This is the part of the CMS I hope they update soon. I still think it's a little bit clunky, and even right now, it just looks like it's all black on black, which is really hard to tell the difference between what's going on here. But that might just be, let's see, click on a new item. Yeah, this is a little bit hard in my opinion to read and understand what the heck is going on. Let me go back, get out of this, discard, yep, get rid of. All right, let's go back to a post here. So you can see this is a blog post here. I wish the view was a little bit nicer. Like this is an H4, and it looks a little bit bigger, but it's okay, it's whatever. You could live with that and then go from there. And then when you preview it, you could actually see what it looks like on your actual website, which is cool. Now let's take a look at the logo shader. This is so easy. You could just upload an SVG or a PNG. I'm gonna do a PNG because an SVG is way better in my opinion, but a PNG is, if that's all you got, you could still use it. So let's do that now. We'll just go to insert and then we'll type in logo and you'll see 2 items here. What's the difference? Logo glass and logo gradient. Okay, I think it's just gradient. All right, that's really big, perfect. All right, great. Now all you gotta do is come here into the settings, and this is where you get everything you need. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm just gonna select an image. Let's do this really quick. Okay, perfect. You can see this is the PNG I'm uploading. It's nothing fancy. It's literally just that. And look at that, it's beautiful. It's literally already beautiful. I haven't done a thing, and it's already looking great. Obviously that is not my brand color, but I could come in here and then just go through the process of grabbing my brand color. Amazing. I probably have to tweak this a little bit, but I'm just doing this on the fly right now. This is wonderful. Here we go. Boom, it's done. Now the background color here is black, but I would just change the opacity to nothing and we're good to go. It looks great. Doesn't that look phenomenal? A little pixelated when I zoom in a little bit, but generally I'm like, dude, that is incredible. Out of the gate, just perfect. And then I could update my logo and then literally use it across my entire website. Now, just a few more controls just so you get a sense of it. You have motion here, which starts at random or directional, which then you could adjust to your liking. You could adjust a lot here, as you can see, speed, seed, angle, scale, and a lot more. And if you haven't seen, there are even more updates like the hollow shader right here, which also adds a unique experience to your website and your entire build process. Auto translate when it comes to different languages. This is really powerful. Bento helps you create grid style layouts on your website a lot easier. And take a look at chromatic aberration. Like, this is beautiful, and Framer is just releasing this stuff. Like, it feels like every single week they're releasing something new, and it is really making the entire experience of building a website, developing your brand, putting something out there, giving you the creative edge to be able to do anything, and making it easy to do anything. I think like Adobe allows you to do like anything, but it's like really, really, really complicated. You saw how fast it was for me to go in there and do the logo shader. Literally within a few clicks, I had a beautiful setup, and you could probably use that on a lot of different things on your site. If you want to know how to get started with Framer, I have a video link down below. And if you want to see a project that I did for a client that was a $40,000 build, I'll have that video linked here on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.